Hello students. So in this video, after studying self-induction, we are going to study about self-inductance of a long solenoid. As we have studied that self-inductance capital L is equal to phi upon I. So by using that expression, we are going to find the value of self-inductance for a long solenoid. And by long solenoid, we mean that a solenoid which has length much greater than its radius, means the order of its length is larger as compared to its radius, then we call it as a long solenoid. And for such type of coil, for such type of long solenoid, we are going to find self inductance, as well as we also check the factors on which the self inductance of a coil depends. So there are two things: first, expression for self inductance of a long solenoid, and second, factors on which the self inductance of a coil depends. So we'll start with the first one, that is the expression for the self inductance of a long solenoid. For that, we assume that we have a long solenoid of length L and radius R. So we have a long solenoid with length L and radius R, and since it is a long solenoid, so in that case radius is lesser than L. Radius छोटा होगा in comparison to its length L. Also we are assuming that number of turns per unit length in the solenoid, number of turns per unit length is equal to N. This we are assuming. And the area of cross section of the solenoid, area of cross section of the solenoid, that is pi r square, we are considering it as capital A. So this is all what we are assuming. Now if we have such a solenoid, such a long solenoid, and in it current capital I is flowing, then what happen? If current I is flowing through that long solenoid, then the magnetic field capital B inside the coil can be given as B is equal to mu naught N I. This we have already proved that magnetic field for a solenoid or for a coil is equal to mu naught N I. Okay, so this is the value of magnetic field strength. Now we want to find self inductance capital L, and we know that self inductance is equal to phi upon I. This is the formula for self inductance. So basically we want to find magnetic flux. What we are doing, we are trying to find magnetic flux for that long solenoid. So magnetic flux that is linked with each turn of that solenoid, I am talking about the magnetic flux linked with each turn. एक टर्न को एक बार में अगर हम कंसीडर करें, then the magnetic flux linked with each turn is equal to BA. phi is equal to होता है BA. So this is the magnetic flux linked with each turn, that is BA, and B is equal to mu naught Ni, and area is equal to pi r square, or we can simply write it as A. So mu naught Ni A. This is the magnetic flux that is linked with each turn of the solenoid. Now if I talk about the entire solenoid or the flux linked with total solenoid, let that flux be phi. So phi is equal to magnetic flux linked with whole solenoid or entire solenoid, then this will be equal to magnetic flux linked with each turn into total number of turns in that solenoid. So this is how we can find the total magnetic flux linked with the entire solenoid. So the magnetic flux linked with each turn is mu naught Nia, and the total number of turns. So small n is number of turn per unit length. If we multiply it by the total length, we get total number of turns in that whole length L of the solenoid. So phi, that is the magnetic flux, mu naught n square I A L. So this is the magnetic flux linked with that is linked with the entire solenoid is mu naught n square I A L. Then we can find self inductance of solenoid as L is equal to phi upon I, and if we substitute the value we get mu naught n square I A L upon I. That means L is equal to mu naught n square L A. This is the self inductance of a long solenoid. Here n is the number of turns per unit length. Now if we want this answer in terms of total number of turns, so we can write small n is equal to capital N upon L, that is total number of turns per unit length. So in that case L will be mu naught n square L A upon L square, that implies mu naught n square A upon L. So this is the answer for self inductance of a long solenoid in terms of a small n, that is number of turns per unit length, and in terms of capital N, that is total number of turns present in that long solenoid. Now there is one more case. If the coil is wound over a material of high relative magnetic permeability, so the core that we are using for the solenoid or the coil is of high magnetic relative permeability mu r material is used. Okay, if you are going to use a material as a core which has high magnetic relative permeability, then in that case this value capital L becomes mu r mu naught n square L A, or it will be mu r mu naught capital N square A upon small l. Means we have to multiply the answer by mu r. This we have to note for numerical purpose. If the material is of high magnetic relative permeability, then we have to multiply the answer by mu r. Okay, so this is for numerical purpose. Otherwise if we have the normal material, then in that case this L is equal to mu naught n square A L, or capital L is equal to mu naught capital N square A upon L. These are the answers for self inductance of a long solenoid. So that's all for the first case in which we are trying to find the expression for self inductance of a long solenoid. Second thing that we have to do is the factors on which this self inductance depend. So by observing the formula we can clearly tell the factors on which this self inductance depend. So there are three factors on which this value of L depends. First is L is directly proportional to capital N square. That means larger the number of turns in the solenoid, larger will be its self inductance. This is the first factor on which the value of self inductance depends, or we can say that the number of turns. L depends on the number of turns and it depends as it is directly proportional to the square of capital N. Second factor on which this value depend is area of cross section, and it is also directly proportional. So self inductance depends on area of cross section directly. If a coil has larger area of cross section, there will be large self inductance for that coil. This is the second factor. Third factor is a permeability of the core material, that is mu r. We talk about it now, mu r. Third factor is permeability of the core material. So if we are going to use a material with high value of mu r, or if the mu r is increasing, then in that case inductance will also increase, the value of L will also increase. So suppose if we have a coil that is wound over an iron core of relative permeability mu r, then its self inductance becomes mu r times of that answer. That means it also increase. So the self inductance capital L depends on the factor mu r also. So these are the three factors on which the value of self inductance depends. This is all about the self inductance of a long solenoid. We are talking about long solenoid only. The value is mu naught n square La or mu naught capital N square A upon L. And if we use a material as a core which have high magnetic relative permeability, then in that case we have to multiply the answer by mu r. That's the whole thing about self inductance of a long solenoid. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.